Hi everyone, it's Carrie. I wanted to share with you the July PopulArt swap over at Your Paper Pantry. This month we will be doing altered books, but in a little bit different way. I'm sure most of you have seen Yoli's video where she has kind of like a Rolodex file made out of a book where she folded all the pages in half, and then when she's done it comes out to like a fan of a book, and you can stick your little tags and cards down in there. Well, we're going to be doing something like that, and you are free to do that style of pages, and I'm going to show you a couple other ways to do some pages to make it extra fancy. First of all, you're going to want to use a book about this size, 5 by 7, maybe 6 by 9. I wouldn't use anything much larger than that. It might be a little harder to put in the mail. Also, you don't want to use a super vintage book because the pages are very brittle, and you're going to want the pages to be really pliable and easy to score. So I will show you a few different techniques. In this one I used a larger book, just I was kind of practicing and doodling around, and I really bought these books just because they have linen covers on them, and I was going to use them to alter. So this is one of the fancy folds. Let me zoom out a little bit here. And it looks difficult, but trust me, it's really simple to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so that's one of them. There are a few others. Oh, I also forgot to mention, you want to keep your book around 300 pages. Will make a nice full book. So this is again like the original one, or the first one I showed you how to do. And then here's some other fancy folds you can do. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in a little. So this kind of has just like a little bit different look to it. It's a little bit fuller when it's finished, and also more pages, or more spots for altering or adding images or paper or whatever you wanted to do there. But really the only thing you're going to have to alter or decorate on this when you're finished, maybe ink up the edges of the paper, and then you can also add your pattern paper or any other decorations you wanted to do on the inside, front and back covers. And then of course adding the different shapes of tags and maybe different die cuts and stuff like that. So if you do your whole book using this method, which I will show you soon, your book will end up looking like this. And of course if you do this, it will end up looking like the first one I showed you, although it will be fuller. And then there's this one. And then of course the one that Yoli did is just the pages, every single page folded in half all the way through the whole book. So I will be showing you how to do this in a larger size book, just so you can see in more detail what I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is check the back of your book for approximately how many pages are in the book. And then you want to divide that in half so you can get the middle of the book. So here I started. You want to turn the book towards you with the side that you want to work on first. And in order to keep all of the pages folded the same direction, you're going to want to take your page, flip it over. You're going to do a 90-degree angle into the middle of the book and crease that down. You can use your bone folder if you want to make it nice and sharp, but not using the bone folder makes it a little more full. And then you're going to take the other corner, and fold it down to the middle as well. You want to line up the bottom pages right here rather than the top. And then just score that one. So I'll show you again. You're going to flip it over, 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle matching up the bottom, and score. Okay, so you'll go through the whole book and do that on this side, and then of course you would flip it over and do the other side the same way. Flip the book over 90 degrees, take this corner 90 degrees and crease it. Okay, the next fold I'm going to show you is to make this. Looks complicated, really easy. Here we go. Okay, you're going to take your triangles and you're going to take the top corner and you're going to fold it down to this line that you started with. There you go. Move that one over. Now the same thing here, but you're going to take the triangle and go over here. So you're just going to keep alternating like this. So the next one, you're going to make it fold over to this side. And if you look at yours, you should be able to see down here that you have mountains forming. See? They're alternating. So this one's going to go here. So it takes just a second to get the hang of it, and then it's easy peasy. So there you go. You're just going to keep doing the whole book that way. If you mess up, no big deal. Just undo it and do it again. Trust me, I messed up a bunch when I was first trying to figure it out. But you get the hang of it. It goes pretty fast. It looks like, especially with the 300-page book, it looks daunting, but you get so like second nature that you can do it with your eyes closed or watching TV or something else like that. So that is that fold, and you just would do that to all of your triangles until you got the whole book done, and again it would look like this one. So the last fold I'm going to show you is this one. Again, looks daunting. It's not. It's very easy. So let's see. I'm going to go back a little bit so you can see. Okay, so you're going to make your triangles. Oops, backwards. You're going to make your triangles the same way. So you're going to make one triangle, okay? So after you do the one triangle, you're going to take the next page and you're going to do a 90 degree only, okay? Fold that over. Then you're going to do a triangle. Then you're going to do a 90 degree the opposite way. Okay? So if you can see that, you have a triangle, 90 degree one way, triangle, 90 degree the other way. So you're just going to go through your whole book doing that. And this is what that looks like when you do a whole book this way. Okay, so now you have all your little folds done. You're just going to go through your stash and grab some random tags and die cuts, maybe little cards, envelopes, anything like that that you have, and just stash them in the little folds and pockets that you've made. You can see that you have pockets that go this way, you have this way, you know, there's just different pockets on every little spot. So you're just going to take your little cards and stick them in here and there. You know, you can make a theme out of this if you want. If you want to do like a garden or a romantic, shabby chic, whatever you decide to do, that's between you and your partner, because this is a partner swap. So yeah, there you go. You're just going to stick little things in there. If you want, you can stick little gifts in there. This is some rub-ons that somebody gave me as a hostess gift. See, I can just stick those in there. And that's about it. So now that you know how super easy and cute it is, I know you're just going to run over to your paper pantry and join the PopulArt swap for July. So I'll see you there. Bye.